Back on the channel today, I have a ABS module which I managed to pull out from my old 990 Adventure, and this ABS module is a pretty big module, not like the ones which the modern motorcycles come equipped with. As you can see, the ABS module has four passages through which the brake fluids run into and out of the system. I have already managed to cut open the ABS module, and here comes the DC motor setup, and onto the middle is the valve arrangements or the valve unit, and finally here is the control unit. That's an electronic control unit. So all these three parts put together, they make your ABS module. So let's look into the DC motor now. The DC motor has a shaft which is slightly offset from this axis, and the shaft rotates around the axis and not along the axis here. I think this can be slightly visualized with this moment which I can make. And the control unit has a couple of terminals, positive as well as negative, and the terminal gets into the motor, puts itself connected, and that's how the motor gets powered up. And here comes the valve unit, and onto the top you find 4 solenoids on it, or those are the actuators which actuate the valves inside, and the other corners of the unit are sealed. And onto the bottom of the valve setup there are 2 spring loaded valves which I'm just trying to push it inside, and these valves are operated by the offset shaft of the DC motor. Let me rotate it. Hope the offset rotation of the shaft is visible now. That's how it rotates when your DC motor gets powered up, and the shaft locates itself onto the middle of this slot where you find the valve, and as it rotates, it opens and closes the valve so that your brake fluid can easily enter and exit out. And this is how the complete unit fits. This is how it positions itself, and let me just pull it out again and just give you guys a better look on how the solenoid actuator looks like. There are 4 slots, 2 onto the middle, 2 onto the either side of it. Let me just pull out the lights. Hope you guys can see the terminals inside every slot where the actuator positions itself. The 2 slots positive and negative, but based on the requirement, it turns on the solenoid, and the solenoid operates the valve, lets the fluid pass through the system and exit the system. And the actuators out here, they have 2 terminals on the top to connect themselves to the positive and negative, and so that they operate based on the requirement. And this is how the solenoid places itself into the electronic control unit, and all put together makes your ABS unit. And that's it for now. On to my next episode. Let me take you through what could go wrong on the ABS module. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Rev Extreme and stay with us.